Hi, I'm Mintyoreos and welcome back to my YouTube channel.
Fresh lemonade, cool when I'm sipping on fresh lemonade. Fresh lemonade, with life give you lemons, make fresh.
Now I haven't done dry herb vapes in a long time on my YouTube channel, so I thought this would be a really good moment to bring that back to my channel. And I want to give a special thanks to T Vape for sending me these vape products. So starting out here, trying out what I received, I have some herbs. My friend actually labeled them. And I've got some Death Bubba, King Kush, King OG, and normal Bubba. So I think this is about a ½ ounce. I'm gonna try out the herb grinder. Getting out the herb grinder. So I'm opening the container. I love how tightly magnetic this is. Like as soon as you put it on, it's gonna slide on quite well, very effortlessly. It does have this like little piece where it attaches. I don't know if that's like, it has this ring on it. I don't know if it protects it or I don't think the herb grinder says anything in the box. Yeah, I don't think it says anything. Let's bust up some herbs. Now I'm feeling a little king today. I'm not quite feeling death. I'm gonna see how fine it grinds it up. Oh wow, this is such a smooth grind. I love the feeling of a brand new herb grinder. This felt pretty effortless. Like, I don't know if it's already done. Yeah, it's already completely busted up. And, like, there's nothing really in here aside from bits of weed that got stuck in the top of the prongs. I want to call them prongs. So we've got our busted up herb in here, and it's pretty well busted up. Okay, so before I use this vaporizer, we have to go into the manual because I don't know. I don't know how to use this, if I'm being honest with you. It says to draw here. So I guess you vape up here. Let's read the manual so that I don't hurt myself. Okay, so we got the ZEUZ ARC. Okay, so there's a power button right here, and there's like 3 lines on the top. Oh, I see. And it's like one of those push down buttons, so it's quite flat and sleek looking. And this is a removable magnetic mouthpiece. And the heat sink is underneath here. And then there's a screen below that, a flow sink, and a heating chamber. And the lines on the side are the LED status interface. The USB ports on the bottom, along with the magnetic multi-tool. Are you serious? There's a tool on the bottom? Oh. Oh my gosh, it's magnetic and it sticks. Oh wow. See, look at that. That's so neat. I'm guessing the herb goes in here. Oh, so this all lifts up. So there's like a little coil thing, and it's called a flow sink in the inside, and it kind of moves around. I don't know how that works. Let's read more of the manual. Because there's like this weird plastic bit it comes with too, and I don't know if that's meant for something. Oh, the little thing came out. It looks like a bunch of coils. Are these the gold? Is the gold in the sink? The gold in the sink? The sink. The gold is in the sink. It definitely said on the box somewhere. Yeah, it's a gold sink and a gold vapor path. So is this the gold vapor path? Use ground biotanical and fully load the heating chamber. How do you do that? How does the heating chamber work? So it's this hole in here. Okay. What about that coil thing? Does that just chill? Oh, so that plastic thing is called a spacer. But what does that do? Tap down biotanical to ensure a tight pack. So you use the tool on the bottom to pack it down. Put the mouthpiece back in its place and make sure it's positioned correctly. Hold the power button. But what is that? Where does that thing just stays there with the biotanical? Oh, the spacers to use less biotanical. I like how they call it biotanical. I'm calling them herbs. So the little piece of plastic is to stick inside the top chamber if you want less herbs. So the only issue I have is the little gold thingy can potentially come out when you're like removing the biotanical. So I'm gonna try getting really stoned here and see how it comes out, to see if you can accidentally throw it out, because that's something I would definitely do. Like, I don't know if that's just me, but like when I had bowls that have those little glass flower looking filters, I would accidentally knock that out when poking my bowl out. And it's the same with those mesh screens. I've lost a lot of those before. So that's my only concern with this. But I'm gonna remove the plastic, and I'm hoping that it comes charged. Oh wow, it's so beautiful. I love the sleek feel of this in my hand. It feels really nice. Okay, so how does this work for the power wise? Hold the button for 2 seconds to turn device on and off. Long vibration. This will vibrate when it's on and off. Will indicate the device is turned on and off. Yes, exactly. And heating will begin, which is indicated by a pulsing blue LED. And then when the device is ready to use, the interface turns green. and proceed to take slow and long draws. Okay, so let's fill up this chamber. Let's get this on. I do like how the weed just slides in the chamber. It's a very nice, elegant pack. Very clean. You can just slide your nails across it, or your finger, and slide it in. You don't want to get herbs in your nails. Okay, I'll pop this thinger in. Make sure it's on the right way. Okay, so here goes nothing. Power on. 1, 2. It's vibrating. It's blue. Okay. So on the instruction manual, while this is heating up, it does have an extension that you can buy on it with more of a top mouthpiece instead of this flat one. And it's called Iceborne, I believe.
Okay, so it turns out that this is actually an adapter for the Iceborne water pipe section, which is something I'm going to be making in a separate video after this. So you can't actually get a separate mouthpiece. I was wrong about that. It's just for an adapter.
Oh, I see it steaming already. It's still blue. Oh, it's green. It vibrates when it's green. You can definitely control your toke with how well, like, the smoke production is. You could also toke a lot heavier the more you pull. So it is a nice, subtle. Ah, this is quite nice. This does get quite warm, but it isn't like unbearably warm that you can't touch it. I like these a lot more than smoking joints because when you go out places, if say there's weather going on and it's windy, then you won't have to worry about your joint going out. This is also, I believe, better for your lungs because with the joints, you can also get salad, which is what I call leaves coming back into your mouth, but a filter definitely does solve that. But it doesn't filter out the tar that can get into your lungs. I don't know if like with cannabis it's considered tar, but you get a layer of residue that can build up. This is nice. Now I'm not sure how to tell I've gotten to the bottom yet, aside from taking this off, but it's still green. So I guess does that mean it's still burning? I'm still getting the vapor production, and it's still hitting. So I'm just gonna guess that I'm gonna get really stoned right now. And it's just gonna continuously keep coming. Dude. I am actually super easy bake oven, so don't mind me. I'm just not gonna be able to see if my eyes get squinty because my lashes are so big. I keep wiping this because I'm leaving like a mouth stain on it from sucking on it. Okay, so it's gotten a lot hotter to the touch. So it shuts off after 10 minutes of continuous use. So I'd be sitting here for 10 minutes waiting for it to go off. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off, holding the button down for 2 seconds. Feel the vibration again. I'm curious how much that was that I smoked in that period of time. Wow. It does have that popcorny smell. So I think it definitely burnt through a lot of it. Let's pull that tool off and cipher through this little hole. It pretty much got all of the cannabis. So I'm just gonna empty this out of my ashtray. So once it turns off, it's cooled down quite quickly. That's a really nice feature to have. So I did burn through a whole chamber, and that was the real time that it took to smoke that just casually. I did a big oopsie. Don't be like me and not research a product before actually using it. Professionalism 101. No, I just wanted to come at you with a video as somebody who's never used a product before trying to use it. And so T-Vape actually has a wonderful video demoing this product for you so you don't make the same mistake as me. I potentially had smoked some chemicals inside of this, not knowing that there was a feature where it disinfects the whole thing. The video is titled How It Works. I'll leave a link to this video in the description down below. Also, something that I missed out on was the herb grinder that they had sent to me was actually designed specifically for vapes. So it grinds up cannabis to a good consistency for burning. I recently went out into the wild and tried out the ZEUZ ARC, so I got a little more of an idea as to how awesome this vape is. Now, I just want to say, the con, like I had mentioned before, like I predicted, is the inside pieces to this vape. You do have to be careful when you ash out your herbs that you don't dispose of the little 2 pieces. I always place them in order before actually putting it in, so that can be a little bit of a fumble thing. If you get a bit too stoned and you don't realize you're knocking it out, you do have to be careful. But other than that, this is really amazing. Since it gets so warm, you can use it as a hand warmer as well while you're outside if you're in the cold and live in Canada like me. The battery life is quite long. I've only charged it once since I've had it, and I've used it quite a bit already. I will say that when you fill this up to the top and you fire it up, it does completely burn out all of the cannabis, so you want to make sure you replace it whenever you go to use the unit again. So I have another piece that was sent to me, and I just want to try that one out. It's called Iceborne.